Hello, and thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. My name is Laura Lee Abbey. I have 2 young children in the Wappingers School District, and I'm a volunteer and co-founder of the 501c3 nonprofit organization Defense of Democracy. We started this organization in response to the coordinated attack on public schools, which became amplified in 2022 with the rise of anti-government extremist organizations like Moms for Liberty. These days, we hear our federal government openly promising to defund our public schools and libraries, and they have made children, in particular those who are members of the LGBTQ+ communities, targets. Multiple school districts and representatives across the country have already issued statements rejecting Trump's recent executive order that directs schools to discriminate against transgender students. I am here tonight to ask you to do the same. We are a large school district, but more than that, we are a diverse communities of families who all want to see their children thrive. A statement issued by a school superintendent in another district reads in part, on January 29, 2025, the White House issued an executive order entitled Ending Radical Indoctrination of K-12 Schools. This statement calls into question equity work in schools, and it undermines our ability to support all individuals, including LGBTQ+ youth and educators in the school community. The letter continues, to our students, staff, parents, and caregivers who are feeling frightened right now, please know that we stand with you. In our district, diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility efforts have been the cornerstone of our strategic plan and vision. The letter goes on to give specific guidance to offer members of the district additional security by encouraging staff to share the message with their students and parents, and states specifically that the district will not change their inclusive practices. I hope that you will consider issuing a similar statement to allay the very real concerns of a majority of parents in this district during this difficult time. I will send you an email with that letter tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your time.
My name is Amy James Oliveris, and I am from Wappingers Falls. I'm a member of the Defense of Democracy Hudson Valley chapter. During the last school board meeting, Laura Lee Abbey, our organization's co-founder, asked you to consider sending a message of solidarity and support to the LGBTQ+ students in our district. Additionally, she provided you with an email which included an example of what other school districts have done in regard to messaging and support. The attack on public education is in every headline, and I'm sure you are all aware of the executive orders issued that directly conflict with our state guidelines. I am here in Laura's place to follow up on her request. Laura has not received a response from any of you, although she did receive the automated acknowledgement of her email, so she knows it was received. She was hoping by this point there would have been a statement issued by the school officials, distributed through the district newsletter, something more than the initial statement that simply said the district would follow state guidelines. Laura has asked that I remind you of her request, which specifically asks that you look at the letter sent by the other school superintendent in Lexington, Massachusetts. Its wording was so heartfelt and assuring to the parents. Additionally, she asks that I remind you that she is both a parent with children in this school district and a member of the LGBTQ community. She stresses that it is very critical right now in this moment for you to show all families that the district understands the seriousness of this issue. If you are not going to make a statement to this effect, then it would be appropriate to respond to her email and explain why not. Laura is also willing to meet with you in person or on the phone to discuss this issue. Finally, it's always possible that she or I missed messaging you put out, so please, if you have issued a new statement, could you forward the message to her directly at your convenience? And thank you for your time and attention to this issue.
Thank you.